Hey everybody, Dr. Shawn Talbott. Today on Mental Mug, we're going to be talking about probiotic strains. There's a lot to know about probiotic strains. In fact, if you don't know the strain, you don't know anything, hardly anything about what a probiotic does. So let's get into the question that was submitted. So the question is, understanding the variety of probiotics in a supplement is important. It's very important. What are your thoughts on the storage methods, shelf stabilized versus refrigerated? Is one better than the other, or does the strain makeup play a role in determining that? And the end of that question answers it. The strain designation determines everything. It determines, should it be refrigerated or not? Should it be protected from stomach acid or not? What benefit it delivers, or another benefit, or maybe no benefits at all, or undetermined benefits. Once you know the strain, you know the shelf life, you know the storage conditions, you know its stability, you know its acid tolerability, you know its benefits. And if you don't know the strain, you don't know any of that. So if you're choosing a probiotic product that it has non-specific strains, meaning it just says Lactobacillus acidophilus or Lactobacillus rhamnosus or Bifidobacterium bifidum or Bifidobacterium lactis, and it doesn't have a strain designation, which is typically a letter, a number, a combination of letters or numbers, then you really don't know. And it's that strain designation that really determines everything that you need to know. It's sort of like, you can think of it as like, picking out a breed of dog. If you just went into the pet store and said, "Hey, I'm looking for a dog. Give me a dog." They would want to know, do you want a Labrador? Do you want a Newfoundland? Do you want a Chihuahua? Do you want a guard dog? Do you want a pet dog? Do you want a like hunting dog? What? That's kind of how strains are. So let me give you a concrete example. There's a strain that I've used in several formulations that I've developed over the years, called Lactobacillus rhamnosus. R001 is the strain designation. So that R001 strain designation tells me as a formulator that is sort of an anti-stress strain. We know that it lowers cortisol. We know that it raises GABA, which is the body's primary relaxing neurotransmitter. So we can give that to people and they will feel less stressed and more relaxed. And so you can find that Lactobacillus rhamnosus R0011, R0011 in a lot of formulas, right? You probably won't find it alone. It's usually combined with other specified strains, but that's an anti-stress strain. Compare that to other Lactobacillus rhamnosus strains. So Lactobacillus is the genus, rhamnosus is the species. That tells us certain things, but it's the strain designation that tells us really what we want to know. So there's a Lactobacillus rhamnosus R0011 that helps with stress. There's a Lactobacillus rhamnosus LR32 that helps with gut motility. It's good for if you're constipated. It's also good if you have diarrhea. So it really helps with regularity. There's another strain designation that is sort of a general gut health kind of a product called Lactobacillus rhamnosus. GG is the strain designation, and that's one you're probably familiar with. It's called Culturelle is the brand name. You can find it in every grocery store, every pharmacy is going to carry that, and it's also good for gut motility, digestive regularity and things like that. There's another one called Lactobacillus rhamnosus GR1 is the strain designation. And that one is really good for women who have recurrent vaginal yeast infections. So, it can really help with the immune system. It can help with how the microbiome in the gut talks to the immune system throughout the rest of the body, and therefore can help, prevent, the recurrence of those yeast infections. So, there you have it. That's just one example. But that same example goes for every single probiotic out there. So, to go back to this question, are the refrigerated ones better than the shelf-stable ones? Not necessarily. It really depends on what you're looking for. What is the benefit you're looking for? And if if the benefit you're looking for is anti-stress, there's a strain for that. If the benefit you're looking for is better sleep quality, there's a strain for that. If the benefit is a better endurance in your exercise performance, there's a strain for that. There's a strain that helps you add muscle mass. There's a strain that helps your inflammation. There's a strain that helps your immune system. et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So this idea of probiotic strain specificity is really, really important. And don't get hung up on, is it refrigerated or not? Or is it in a capsule versus a powder? Or is it protected from your stomach acid or not? Look for the strains. And once you know the strains, you have answers to all the rest, okay? Strain matters. Go out there and find the right strain. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.